cows already dried off are on the standoff pad, and a second feed face has just been installed at the Greenfield farm in Kilkenny. Up to now, we have just had enough space to feed 150 of the 300 cows milking at the one time, with limited options to manage groups of cows on the standoff pad or room to feed meal to 300 cows. The new feed face is bigger than the first feed face. The standing area measures 13 foot wide compared to 10 foot on the first feed passage. The concrete area in front of the passage where the silage is fed out is also wider. It's also 13 foot wide. The feed passage is scraping straight into the slurry tank. The cost is not finalised, but will cost in the region of 25,000 net of VAT. Lameness is an issue for the last number of weeks since the weather has turned wet. About 10% of the herd is tender on their feet, as hooves soften and they are on long walks to and from paddocks. Farm staff have started regular hoof baths with bluestone and keeping lame cows near the parlour to manage the situation. The milking cows are still grazing day and night, but are also getting 3 kilos of meal and 5 kilos of grass silage as dry matter. The cows have delivered between 1.2 and 1.3 kilos of milk solids per cow, mainly from grazed grass over the last 6 weeks. For the year, they are on target to deliver 400 kilos of milk solids from 300 kilos of meal and grazed grass. Cows still grazing and milking now are calving from the 20th of February onwards. In the last 2 weeks, over 100 millimetres of rain has been recorded, 4 inches, so on and off grazing and strip wires are the order of the day. We could do with more gates into paddocks. Over 90% of the farm is closed for next spring, so the herd are grazing the last 10% with covers of about 2,000 on the area left to graze. About 70% of the farm was grazed off for the 5th of November, and this should provide the platform for February grazing. Cows are grazing out well considering all the rain. Adjusting grass allowance when feeding meal and silage is tricky because you don't want to leave grass in the paddock. Watching weather forecast and picking your time for grazing is crucial at this time of the year.